I don't talk about other people's weight. Wow, she's a lot thicker than I thought she was.
And she subsequently put on a lot of weight. She starts losing a ton of weight. Did she get like weight loss surgery, or is it really from diet?
Michelle looked like she had lost 35 pounds. She looked gaunt and tired. Jim Bob looked bloated. The weight distribution is solely in her midsection.
She's really thin.
We already knew that Abby was extremely petite. What's noticeable is a much fuller face. What if she's just gained some weight? Can we please again save the body shaming comments?
There's always something very odd about how she positions things. Like she puts her bathing suit, she always pulls up the straps really high. And that's a trick that a lot of us women learn when we're younger. If you want to make your stomach appear smaller, you take away from the hips and you pull the sides up so that your stomach looks thinner. I noticed that she does that in nearly all of her photos. So you can see that she's a little bit thicker there.
All I've ever said with his coverage is, why are you talking about my edges?
Her hair looks like it's falling out.
And why do you put my thumbnail in with the chin stuff? You know, like it just, to me, it seems like there's a million things you could talk about. Those two are just not necessary. She is spending a lot of time at cosmetic surgery offices getting work done on her face.
Botox is the best.
Her thighs. I've had lipo done on stuff, and I've had plastic surgery. Her kitty. She could have lost COVID weight. A lot of people that have COVID lose 20 to 30 pounds because they lose their taste of smell. Kendall, she's like the only one that hasn't seemingly added injections into her butt. Chloe's put butt injections in. Kim has had butt injections done. I swear, all of them. Kylie, like when you watch the show, you can see their butts have clearly had a ton of work. I don't like to shame anyone. Obviously, she's put weight on.
He's like super skinny and she's like a big, beautiful lady. I mean, she's pretty, you guys, but that's just like, that's a visual. And Aaron's looking really ratchet these days. Like so ratchet. Have you seen what he looks like? Ratchet. Trish is looking kind of ratchet these days. Yeah, oh, I'll make you picture it. You know, he's like 32 pounds. He is so skinny. He's got like meth bod. Isn't Jake like into like super twiggy girls, like really skinny girls, like Playboy model type girls? Which is why the Tana thing makes no sense to me. Farrah's got a good body. She's also very plastic and it's been purchased.
I've had plastic surgery.
Anyone that has any sort of eating disorder, I really don't like to cover that because I feel like, no, I don't want to shame anyone for that.
Bitch, you like got your like entire skinny girl and like you have had like your anorexia like
Very well.
Skinny he was.
Ginger for a long time was like the most gaunt.
Raza looks gaunt.
I don't like to talk about the children, but
I'm not shaming him.
Josie's really small still, really thin. He's so skinny and itty bitty. All of the girls are very, very slim. I don't want anything that I'd ever do to like make someone feel worse about how they're feeling. He has gained a ton of weight and he is like close to 350 pounds. He used to be really, really skinny.
Am I the only one that finds this whole phenomenon weird? But they lipo the fat out of their stomach and then they shoot it into their butt. And these girls' butts have literally gotten to the point where they look so gross, it's like beyond me. And then it irritates me. And I know I'm a white girl, but I have plenty of I have plenty of girlfriends that are African American. I really think that these women are trashy as hell.
I don't know if you have seen her lately, but I don't believe she's using it. I'm not trying to be snarky.
Sure, Jan.
She looks like she's on downers. You know what I mean? Like when I used to smoke a lot of pot back in the day. She's looking like she's had some munchies lately. In one photo, she'll be like having her gut pushed out. In the next photo, she'll be like sucking in and be like, look, I look great. To me, Tana looks like the kind of girl that's like super lazy.
I'm so judgmental.
That doesn't really work out, just eats whatever she wants.
Can't wait to be more judgmental.
Not that that's a bad thing, but then she wants all of the accolades for being super skinny and like appearing a certain way, but she's like too lazy to do any of those things. So instead, she just uses filters and like angles to get pictures to look a certain way. She claims that the reason why her lips look this way is because of a beauty filter.
No, it's a filter. The filter makes my lips look bigger.
Yeah, it's the filters that are making you look that way, Farrah.
It's actually one of Farrah Abraham's filters. How funny is that? I saw it one day and I was like, that's a cute filter.
The only needles I do are Botox.
I don't lie.
I've tried to gear my channel away from the discussion about weight, focusing on how much someone weighs or whether or not a woman has lost weight. To me, doesn't really feel validating. It's, something I've tried to move this channel from. Back in the day, I might have been a little bit more petty, but I really don't want to go there anymore.
A few moments later.
She's definitely lost a lot of weight. The red is before, and then the gray is now. She was already thin to begin with and had an athletic build, but she has lost a lot of muscle and body mass.
I have muscles.
What?
I don't work out. Like the way that my body.
She has no muscles. Like, I cannot believe that people watch this. Do you see that knob on my head? I look so ugly with this.
Fuck off, Lizzie. I hope you fuck off, Lizzie.